Hello my dear friends and welcome back to another Star Wars news update. In today's video we're going to be talking about The Mandalorian, an update for LEGO Star Wars and more. As always my dear friends, before we dive into it, please may I ask you to hit that big red subscribe button if you've not done so, and also be sure to give that bell a good old tickle to be alerted each and every time that I post a new video. So without much further ado and without any more jibber jabber, let's dive straight into it. So we're going to begin with The Mandalorian, and Dave Filoni has teased an uplifting future for The Mandalorian and its spin-offs. Before we dive into that, we should talk about the context. With The Mandalorian Season 3 about to begin filming next month, things are really getting going for the continuation of the Mandalorian story. But luckily, my dear friends, we don't have to wait that long for more Mando-related content, because in December we have the Book of Boba Fett, and before that, in just 3 days' time, we have the Luke Skywalker Special dropping on Disney+. This special is going to be huge, because it's going to take us behind the scenes of the Mandalorian Season 2 finale, where Luke Skywalker himself made an appearance. The 1-hour documentary is a follow-up for the Disney Gallery that we got last Christmas, and in the trailer which dropped the other day, we got a glimpse at what we can expect. Mark Hamill was on set for Chapter 16 The Rescue, and it was a big secret that was not leaked. And I'm sure in the documentary he's going to reveal what it was like filming for the series, and if we're going to get more Luke next season. So do look out for hints and maybe even some kind of announcement in the special in a few days' time. Now in the little sneak peek trailer we also see a green astromech droid, which is exactly what Ming-Na mentioned in an interview back in February. To ensure that there were no details leaked, Jon Favreau painted R2-D2 green, and the cast was told that the big Jedi reveal at the end would be Plo Koon. Now even though the cast was confused because Plo Koon died in Revenge of the Sith, and also he's a weird choice for the Mandalorian, when they were watching the Season 2 finale along with us, they were surprised to see Luke Skywalker because nobody had been told. But as I say, I'm hoping the documentary teases more Luke to come, and with Lucasfilm hiring the YouTuber, CGI and deepfake artist Sharmuk, it seems as though we are going to be getting more Luke Skywalker in the upcoming season. They wouldn't just leave him out of Season 3 after the big finale that we got last year, but having said that, we could get a Luke Skywalker series that connects to The Mandalorian just like the Ahsoka series and the Book of Boba Fett. Now I also just want to mention something really exciting, and it follows on from the news earlier in the week that Carl Weathers is going to be back to act and direct in Season 3. It's been reported that set pieces of Navarro have been seen during pre-production, so we are going to be taken back to that iconic planet. But returning to Navarro begs one very important question. How is Season 3 going to explain the absence of Cara Dune? She was a marshal on the planet in Season 2, and suddenly she's no longer there. Maybe they'll explain that she's on a mission somewhere, or perhaps they'll kill the character off screen altogether, although this option is going to upset a lot of fans. But either way, I trust the creatives on the show to make the right decisions in terms of the story. But going back to Dave Filoni, he recently broke his silence and teased that the future of The Mandalorian is not only bright, but is also going to be uplifting. He truly seems as passionate as any fan, and that's why we love him so much. So let's now take a look at what this article has to say. When speaking about working on The Mandalorian Season 2 and the Luke Skywalker Special, the executive creative director said, "We get to do these effects because we get these experiences, because we go to Celebration, but also great is just standing on the side and watching somebody. And you realize you've been part of constructing something that's giving that experience to people, this good feeling which fundamentally Star Wars should deliver a good feeling, an uplifting feeling in you and your family, your kids, whatever." And when he was asked if he was optimistic about the future of The Mandalorian, he simply said, "The direction and what we've built, what we hope to achieve, is bigger than we ever imagined." So very exciting stuff coming our way, and I can't wait to watch the Luke Skywalker Special in a few days' time. So now my dear friends, we're going to move on and talk about LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, which we have a massive update for. After months of silence but a few teasers here and there, on Wednesday at Gamescom, which is the same day that we get the Luke Skywalker Special, we will be getting a world premiere of LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, and this is going to be a sneak peek with an official release date. Really exciting stuff, and I can't wait to see what's in store. As you guys know, we've been waiting for this game for a very long time, and they are going to be adding The Last Jedi, The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, elements of the Clone Wars, and hopefully even The Bad Batch. Gamescom opening night takes place on Wednesday, August the 25th, streaming at 11 AM Pacific time, which is 2 PM Eastern. I'm in the UK, so I believe that's going to be at 7 PM PM over here, and if you're in Europe, it's going to be at 8 PM. So now, my dear friends, we're going to finish with a very interesting article indeed. Take all of this with a grain of salt, and it's just speculation, it's not a piece of news, but I thought it was worth sharing nonetheless. Boba Fett's debut isn't canon, but a children's book may signal that it could be, and this is also going to tie into the Book of Boba Fett, but as I say, it's speculation. So let's see what they have to say. While Boba Fett has become one of Star Wars' most iconic characters, his actual debut in the franchise was in the non-canon 1978 Star Wars Holiday Special. In the short animated segment, which is called The Story of the Faithful Wookiee, Boba Fett was introduced as one of the galaxy's best bounty hunters and Darth Vader's right-hand man. However, the Star Wars Holiday Special was very quickly disavowed by George Lucas and Lucasfilm. Many fans of Star Wars were unable to see the short until Disney Plus added it to their Star Wars Vintage collection. Now, I had a look on Disney Plus, and as far as I can tell, it's only the Story of the Faithful Wookiee which is on Disney Plus, and not the full Holiday Special, which is such a shame. Now, this is where we get a very interesting piece of news, because Penguin Random House is publishing a Golden Book version of the Story of the Faithful Wookiee, and that's going to be released on January the 4th of 2022. But even though it's being made into a book, it's not going to be canon. But the implications might be, and this is where it's all speculation, because we could see elements of that short story which is going to be made into a book in the upcoming Book of Boba Fett this December. Now, this is quite a long shot, and I will admit I don't think it's going to happen. It's more likely they're going to draw from the War of the Bounty Hunters comics and not this random story, but who knows, I could be wrong. The article goes on to say, in the Story of the Faithful Wookiee, Luke Skywalker, R2-D2 and C-3PO follow Chewie to the planet of Panna. They go there to discover what happened to Chewie and Han Solo on their mission to recover a lost talisman. Boba Fett arrives just in time to save Luke from the Panna dragon and offers his friendship. Luke happily accepts. When Chewbacca reveals that the talisman causes a sleeping virus in humans, Boba Fett offers to help Chewie and the droids find a cure for Han and Luke, who have both been affected. Now, as I say, while this story is very fun and very interesting, I don't think they're going to canonize elements of it in the Book of Boba, but it's very cool they're going to publish this story in book form. And overall, while it's just speculation, I really like articles like this one. But let me know what you think in the comments down below, because that, my friends, brings us to the end of this news update. If you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to give me a big fat thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and a huge welcome if you are, and also be sure to check out my Patreon, the link is in the description down below. But otherwise, I'm Star Wars Meg, wishing you all a phenomenal rest of the day, no matter where you dwell in the galaxy. Have a good one.